Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Living in 08. Sun Noodle has some of the best noodles around. Trini met up with the founder and CEO. She tells us about the history of the company and about a big event happening tomorrow.
This is where the magic is made. We are here at Sun Noodle in Kalihi. We're chatting with the founder and CEO, Mr. Uki. Mr. Uki, tell us about Sun Noodle and how it came to be.
Actually, we opened our factory in 1981. I originally from Japan. I was in noodle manufacturing business. I started Sun Noodle in 1982. It's in 1,500 square foot small business, warehouse.
Okay, so that was your first location off of Nimitz, right?
Yes.
And how long have you been at this location?
At that location. This location since 1992.
Since 1992, okay. And the rest is history because obviously you make a lot of noodles here. It's very popular. People can find your noodles at every major grocery store. Also, I know everybody loves Zippy's Simon, and those are your noodles, Sun Noodles. What do you think, why do you think people love your noodles so much? What makes it unique?
Actually, we create every recipe for individual restaurant. I try to create a recipe to match with their soup. And also, we import several flour from all over the world. Main ingredients is quality flours.
Okay. So it sounds like you customize the noodles depending on which restaurant or which whatever's going to be using them.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, and tell me more about the flour. I hear flour is very important when creating the perfect noodle.
Yes. Yeah. Flour milling process is about the same, any flour mills. But what type of a wheat they use, that's more important. So we bring the wheat from Australia or Canada and milling in each area to bring into United States to mix those flour together to make that texture and flavor.
So walk me through the noodle making process here. You've got several rooms. What do you do in each room?
One of the first room is the mixing flour and solution like water and sodium and salt. And after that, we make into the roll, sheet of roll, and sit about an hour to aging purpose. And after that, we use the cutting line to make the noodle, dough sheet to thin and thinner and thinner. And then after final roll, we put into the cutting roller to make a noodle shape.
Great. And what happens in this room?
This room, we make gyoza, pot sticker, like mandu, gyoza, wonton, those pea we make here in this factory.
Okay. So how many noodles do you make every day?
Okay, we make about 50 to 60,000 servings per day in this factory. The variety of the noodle is about over 100 types of noodles.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of noodles.
Yeah, but we have a factory in Los Angeles and New Jersey. They make about 600 different types of ramen noodles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo. Okay, well, I know that you guys are a big sponsor of the Noodle Festival coming up. Tell us about that.
Yes, this is the this event created by Toby and Ed of Art Marketing Company, and this is our first time in Hawaii. So this is a good opportunity to explore noodles from Hawaii to all over the world. So I really wanted to, take this opportunity. Yes.
Well, thank you so much. Again, the Noodle Fest is happening this weekend, Saturday, from 3 to 9 p.m. On Awahi Street, right in front of Ward Center. Terrific. So we encourage everybody to go on down. It's going to be a great event. And, of course, you get to taste the Sun Noodles.
Yes, and we introduced our newest product, which we call Wiki Wiki Noodles.
Okay.
And we sampling and we give away 1,000 package of noodles to people.
Woo.
Yes.
Okay.
Please join us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wow, they're giving away 1,000 pack.
I'm in line.
Well, the Noodle Fest tomorrow is a big deal. That's great that they're bringing that here. I didn't know that Sun Noodle produces Zippy's noodles.
Yeah, well, I'll
no
tell you
idea.
what, you know, Mr. Uki, people know as a noodle expert, but he's also a very nice and kind gentleman.
And he's so nice that he invited Uncle Sam and I down to the Noodle Fest tomorrow on Oahe Street. Uncle Sam and I will be there at 6 p.m. We're doing a noodle demonstration. We are also filming the demonstration for our show, a future episode of Sam Choi's in the Kitchen. So if you'd like to be a part of the show and our live audience, come on down. Try to be seated by about 10 to 6. We're starting at 6, and then we're going for about 20 minutes for the demonstration. And if you'd like to be a part of a future episode of Sam Choi's in the Kitchen at your house, that's also a great place to let us know, or you can visit KH12.com and click the open casting link at that page. But come on down, come meet Uncle Sam, the world-famous chef, and his stew chef. I'll be there too.
Right. Hey, John, you know, we didn't tell them, but we're doing something very unique. I think tomorrow will be the first time we're unveiling something that's very unique.
And of course, we're
very
using
loved.
Sun Noodles.
Of course, Sun Noodles is the most important part about this dish. But it's something that works hand in hand with something that's really great in Hawaii too. So
Yeah, so come on down. You'll see the surprise.
Yeah.
I guarantee it's going to be perfect.
be wow.
Look, if it's pouring and the fest is on, we're there. If it's not, the best way to know whether the Noodle Fest is on or not is to download the KH12 app, have it on your phone, on your the mobile app, and we are going to push out an alert to let you know if that has been canceled, postponed, or whatnot because of the weather, because we know it's going to be bad. But if it's on, hey,
Hey, we'll be there.
it's soup, right?
You know, I'll be honest, like, I don't know about John, but for me, man, thunder, lightning, earthquakes, to tsunami, I'll be there.
All right, coming up after the break, we're going to wrap things up and tell you what we have in store for you on Monday.